What is up, everyone? It's your boy James, and who are you again?
Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm. Man, it's been a while since we did this, man. I almost forgot how to work StreamYard, but Happy New Year to you, brother.
Happy New Year to you, sir.
Appreciate it, appreciate it. Hey, we just wanted to take a few minutes and talk to everyone and wish everyone a happy new year. As you've been seeing on all of our social media platforms, you've been seeing that we've been having a countdown since like day 32. So we definitely been looking forward to this coming back to you all. Right now, at the bottom of our screen, you can take a look at the banner, give some useful information. We got a Linktree account. You can use that hyperlink to take a look at all of our social media platforms. Also, everywhere that you can listen to our show when you're not looking at our beautiful, handsome faces, as well as if you want to be so kind and offer a one-time cash donation, or even if it's ongoing, for us to help support us in bringing good content to you all. You can find our Cash App there at the bottom of the screen as well, right about there. You can see it coming across the screen. But Eric, what you got to say, man?
Hey, you know what? Happy New Year's, like you said. As far as the donations, no donation is too small. So we've got there. Hey, Logan, how's it going? No donation is too small. It was a pretty big year for the Ear Hustling podcast. Hello, Soleil.
What we lying about, Soleil?
Truth. Soleil is a friend of the show, so I guess if we're lying, she's lying. But seriously though, we've had a pretty good time last year. We touched a lot of people across different parts of the globe, the UK, Australia, Africa, of course, North America. Just a lot of people, that made this show possible. That's you, the fans that are out there. And we also have an outstanding executive producer that, she works very, very hard to make sure that our content is presentable. So definitely want to thank the people. Definitely want to thank our EP who works extremely hard to make us look good. Y'all being handsome, that's not a lie.
So yeah, she's saying that's a lie. You know what, Soleil? I'll have you to know that we have two beautiful women that says otherwise. So we gonna let that slide, but we know we handsome.
Yeah, we sure do. And deep in your heart, you know it too. But as far as what's been going on, man, I mean, the state of the world has been going on, and we're going to touch a lot on that when we come back on the 7th. So we're not going to be doing Mondays. Our schedule is going to be Thursdays at 9 p.m. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. We've got such a dynamic panel that's on board for our for the start of 2021. We're going to be talking about everything up under the sun. But, it's really about what you, the people, want to talk about. It's like your comments, they drive the show. Yep, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. And it's good to be able to get back out there, in front of people, because this whole pandemic thing has just changed so much. It's changed so much. One thing I am thankful for about the pandemic, if it wasn't for the pandemic, we probably wouldn't be here today.
That's very possible. This show was born during the pandemic, so you're very right about that. It's funny, Eric. I got one question for you. Mm-hmm. Last year, we talked about a lot of controversial topics. We got a lot of people's attention by doing so. Some good attention, some other attention, but we got a lot of attention. Are we going to change that format in 2021? Are we gonna tone it down a bit and bring not such hard hitting topics to the people?
Do you want the truth or a lie?
Let's go with the truth.
We're going to turn it up when it needs to be turned up.
I was really hoping you said that, because when it comes to filters, the only filter I know about is a coffee filter. That's about it. So I'm on board.
Well, I mean, what's the use of having a platform if everything is going to be flowers and candy? There's a lot of different.
I like candy.
I'm sorry.
I like candy.
I like candy too. But what's the use of having a platform? There's a lot of things that have happened. And you know what? Our intent was to go in, to try to be politically correct. But I mean, let's be honest.
It was. I missed that meeting.
You missed that meeting? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we tried, but I mean, it's, at least that's what it was suggested, that we go in and try to be politically correct. But I mean, let's be honest. There's just too much stuff that's out here that's not right. And if people aren't aware that it's right, really, if we just think about at the beginning of the year, during the time that the pandemic took flight, and then it was also social injustice, those things hit at the same time. We just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. So was it all supposed to be, oh, you know what, just another Black person dead? Oh, well, he deserved it. Oh, well, she deserved it. No, nobody deserves to die. And it just happened to be that there was an onslaught of African Americans that were being killed or that were being abused for no reason. No reason. Or if there was a valid reason, then it was taken to the extreme. So no, I'm not gonna let loose or dial back, whether it comes to that, whether it comes to, men's rights, women's rights, the LBGQ community, religious, political, sports, whatever. If I feel that there is an injustice, then I'm going to speak on it. People got the right to disagree with me. I really don't care, because I'm going to respect your opinion, but my opinion is going to be respected too. And I'm going to stand up for people that aren't comfortable with expressing themselves when they felt that they've been wrong.
All right. Well, Eric, you and I had a chance to sit down last Sunday and plan out, our shows. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Barring anything changing in the world we live in, folks out there watching, listening today, we have 8 great episodes planned to bring to you all, starting this Thursday, as Eric mentioned, 9 p.m. Eastern time, January 7th. It's our new time, our new slot. We will be coming to you live every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch. And once again, down below, you can check out our Linktree account, where you can see everywhere else that you can hear us on audio, as well as our social media platforms. Go to each of those: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Like us, follow us. Show ideas. If you have show ideas, definitely reach out to us and shoot us a DM and let us know what that is. But this upcoming Thursday, we're talking about 2020 in review. A lot happened in 2020. As Eric mentioned, we got a great panel, some old faces. I'm not saying they look old, but people that you've seen on the show before, definitely friends of the show.
Yes, you're saying they're old.
No, I'm not saying they're old. Don't get me beat up. But definitely some folks you've seen on the show before will be coming back to visit us, as well as we might have a new person as well. So definitely looking forward to Thursday. We got a lot to cover. What we do. We've been gone for the last 2 months, and it's time to get back to work, sir. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Like I said, the first show, I think that's going to be a barn burner right there. There's going to be so much things that we're going to cover. But not everything is a tragedy that happened in 2020. There's a lot of positive things that happened in 2020 as well. So we're not just going to be the doom and gloom, talk about all of the negative things that happened. Last year we had some very, very good shows. One of my personal favorites was the talent show. Some excellent people, that are out there. Some people you look at them and like, wow, they've got that type of talent. Wow, they've got like some really hidden talents. And it's just, hey, we're out for new ideas. So our show can be a little controversial, but we also like to make sure that the public knows that there's a lot of good stuff that's going on. There's a lot of positive people that are out there that are, grinding. It's just, it was a lot of feel good stuff that was going on. So I'm looking forward to it. Not only the hard hitting content, but also, I think we probably have a couple of surprises lined up for you in 2021 as well.
Yeah. Eric, I mean, I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. Our podcast, in my opinion, really represents our lives. Our lives are not just all doom and gloom, as you called it. And it's also not just a field of roses. You know, in our individual lives, we have stuff going on at different points of time of our lives. And we're here to talk about that stuff. You know, some of it's going to be great. Some of it's not so great. But we're here. We're going to talk about it all. We had a great core of people that, worked with the show, behind the scenes, sending advice and giving feedback on things that we talked about, as well as, us, our executive producer, Priceless, so definitely looking forward to 2021. Of course, we got the Godfather also. We'd be remiss not to mention Ben Sutterth, BS3 Radio, great support system there. It's just a countless number of supporters that we have. So definitely look forward to getting back at it, talking about whatever we're going to talk about. Next 8 shows is going to be very interesting, and can't wait for Thursday.
I can't either. One of the shows that I'm looking forward to, not going to get into too many details, but we've got a pending collaboration that's coming up between us and another set of podcasters. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to finding out their opinions on different things. I've had a chance to listen to some of their content. I don't agree with some of the things that they say. And then but a healthy debate, I think, is what's needed, because I don't know everything. I don't pretend to know everything. Different perspectives, it's going to be a good, healthy debate, because I think they said that styles make great matches. I think that this is going to be one of those situations where I'm going to be educated, and then I also believe that I'm going to educate certain individuals about certain viewpoints. So I am so looking forward, to the collaboration, because debating with you is great. But yeah, let's just kind of get that that competitive juice flowing. I want to go in and I want to match wits with somebody. I guess I don't know, me and you matching wits with each other. I guess we're tired of punching each other in the face.
Pretty much. But I was gonna say, we don't agree on everything, and we're on the same gosh darn show, which I think makes it interesting as well. And I think that's something that's going to change this year, in the sense of, I don't believe that you and I disagreed on a whole lot on air. So I think it's time to bring some of those topics to the forefront, and us roll up our sleeves a little bit, on air, mm-hmm. and see Eric and James go at it a few rounds. So who knows? Maybe that's going to be on the horizon as well.
Yeah, and that's actually an excellent point. I think we would need a neutral moderator to fire questions at us back and forth.
No, screw that. I got control over here. I'll just mute you if I don't agree with what you're saying.
No. Then I'll have to unmute myself, and then you just see me just typing in stuff. So, but yeah, I would very much love that challenge. Because what, our production meetings sometimes are more livelier than the podcast. I think the podcast is pretty lively.
That maybe we should start having a production meeting recorded live on air.
You know what? That actually might be a good idea.
Yeah. Let folks see what really goes on inside these big domes we have.
That might be a little dangerous.
It might be. But listen, man, I'm not gonna hold you. Definitely great to see you. Of course, during this time off, we've obviously had lots of conversations. But I'm definitely looking forward to Thursday, as I've said before. Glad to see you. Glad to see 2020 in the rear view. Now moving on to 2021, and big things are ahead. I'm sure of it.
I am too. Looking forward to it. Glad to have you, again, as my tag team partner. Looking forward to it. Yeah, this first show, please do not miss it. And again, you see all of the different platforms that we are on. And in terms of anybody who wants to donate to the cause, no amount is too small. Every dollar helps. So I want to wish everybody a very prosperous and safe New Year's. Remember, practice social distancing, stay masked up. And James, can you take us out with that phrase we haven't heard in about 90 days?
No, it's been shorter than 90 days, man. It's been
feels,
60.
It feels long. Like it's been 90. I think
I agree.
I closed out the last couple of shows, so I think
Yeah.
it has been closer to 90.
No. I looked at our content today. We our episode 39 was right before the election.
Okay.
So that was the end of October. But
So November, December, January. Okay, well, fine, whatever. 75 days?
not man, do some math, man. Do some math. Our last episode, you know what? I'm gonna have to look at the date off air. But our last episode once again was that last Monday before, I think it was a Monday before the election. Last Monday of October. I'm sorry, that's when it was. Last Monday of October. But I'll look at the date. It's on Facebook.
No, you're right.
Here we are debating already. We can't even get out of this welcome back show without debating. But
that's what we do, man. That's what we do. You know what? We really do need to go ahead and find a neutral person to moderate. And then, yeah, me and you need to kind of show, folks how it's done.
Yeah. So speaking of which, episode 40, that's going to be our show when we return. Episode 40 is going to be on Thursday, January the 7th, 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Definitely looking forward to it. And Eric asked for it, so I have to give it to him. It's been from our mouths to your ears. You've listened to a very, very, very short welcome back message from the Ear Hustling Podcast. I'm your boy James, my boy Eric. Eric, talk to you on Thursday, man.
All right. Stay safe, America.